turn reapproves use of stadium for PDP presidential campaign rally. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. In case you missed it, Wike came out some days ago, and he gave the PDP a particular location where they were supposed to do their rally. Then he came out 3 days ago and said he no give again. Now he's coming back to say, you know what, you people can use it. Let's find out why he's doing all this. If you want to tell us the news in detail. Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State rescinded his decision not to approve the use of Adekoye Emansimaka Stadium in the whole state to host the People's Democratic Party presidential campaign rally. The Street Journal had reported on February 1st, 2023 that Wike withdrew the initial approval it granted for the party to use the stadium for campaign. But in a letter signed by the Sports Commissioner in the state, Barrister Chris Green, on January 31st, he explained that the decision to withdraw the initial approval was taken because of the discovery that the People Democratic Party was in alliance with some members of the All Progressive Congress in the state. However, the People Democratic Party presidential campaign council in the state denied allegations by the Rivers State government. However, on Tuesday, during the state People Democratic Party campaign rally in the Ogubolo local government area, Wike said the government has reapproved the use of the stadium for the People Democratic Party following pleas made by several persons. Wike described the claim made by the national chairman of the party, Iyorchia Ayu, that a member of the G5 visited him as false. Wike said nobody can blackmail the G5 governors to drop the political advocacy because it is a fight they must surely win, adding that no man can chase them away from the party debut. The G5, also known as Integrity Group, comprises 5 governors in the People Democratic Party, including Wike, who called on Ayu to step down from office. The others are Governor Seyi Makinde, Oyo State, Rufai Ugwuanyi, Enugu State, Samuel Otom, Benue State, and Okezi Bazu of Abia State, all fell out with their party's presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar over the refusal of Ayu to step down for himself and to be the chairman of the party. Well, they're coming out to tell us, okay. Now, the reason is that they have actually been convinced. They said they reapproved the stadium for the PDP following pleas made by several persons. Do you understand? So they don't tell them say Kuda, because me too, makes sense. If you are the governor of a state, just know that you are just a caretaker of the house. No big house. You are just like a caretaker. Do you now get what I'm saying? You are a caretaker. You come outside. And the things in your care, you can't use and be doing politics. It don't make sense now. What of tomorrow, those people you deny, you're in a place where you need their help. What happens? They don't think like that. They don't used to think about it like that. Because me, when I heard okay that Wike gave, I was like, okay, now so it's supposed to be. Politics should not always be bitter. Then of course I heard his name. Alright, well, at the end of the day, make we see what thing will play out. Make we see what thing will play out. Let us see. The elections never hold now. Because part of it is shutting that venue down is that they said they were going to return. Who? Alright, well, at the end of the day, like I said, well, another way to look at it is this, Now let me say this. This is the best decision, as in this decision now is okay. Very, very okay. Now let me say this. Normally, I think what we should be encouraging in this part of the world or in this part of Africa is, knowing that you can practice politics without being bitter. You can actually practice politics without being bitter about it. It's going to look difficult at first, but trust me, is going to make sincerely. So, at the end of the day, Nigerians, like I said, I wish that they have politics of politics without bitterness. Do you understand? Politics without bitterness. You don't have to. Now, let me also say this. Let me say this. So, Wike reapproved the use of Stadium for PDP following pleas made by several persons. And let me see why he shut it down before. He said, Wike withdrew the initial approval he granted to the party to use the stadium for campaign. Then he went on to say it was in the latest sign with the sports commissioner and the state, Barrister Chris Green, on January 31st. He explained that the decision to withdraw the initial approval was taken because of the discovery that PDP was in alliance with some members of the All Progress. So he's saying you cannot be in PDP and you cannot be in APC. All right, and then he said it was because they were partnering with the what's it called? Okay, at the end of the day, like I said, all right. Like I said, this particular one is with my belly. I wish subsequent ones would also be like this. Alright, well, at the end of the day, like I said, okay. Now, another thing I want to say is, I notice a lot of people are so focused about this presidential election. I use God name big now. Alright, well, like I said before, at the end of the day, we have to put, you see the attention we are giving to presidential election. A lot of us, I'm sure that a lot of us have even forgotten about anything that has to do with governorship, states, local government. I'm telling you. At the end of the day, so that we don't just focus on the presidential, because whether I like it or not, presidential, you know, if it be presidential, again, it can be. Well, another way to look at it is that that's people should vote for, people should be mindful the way they are mindful of presidential election as the other ones, so that at the end of the day, it's going to be, balanced. One good person at the top cannot do everything. We need good people all over. We need good people all over. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.